Hello. This is the first part of Disco Elysium, and I plan to play through it all. I don't even know what it's like. Anyway, let's do this. First time setup. Oh no, it doesn't really need it. Where it is, it's loading. Zorm Studio OU. OU? Oh, well, whatever. I gotta fix the resolution of this. Zaum. Collage. Options. What the hell? 2560 by 1440. I'm not sure if it's full borderless windowed, so I'm going to do this for now. I mean, it's the same resolution, so it's my screen, so it must be right. Nope. Have to be full screen, menu size, dialog text size. I don't really care about much of these. Anti-aliasing 8 times. Dynamic shadows on. Brilliant, sure. Grammar correction. No, it's all fine. Language. And English. English and English. Wait, what? Make reading easier for those with dyslexia. I'm in English and English. Oh, I can change the language seamlessly with Q and L. Why do I want to change that language? Voiceover mode full. All voice dialogue, psychological, everything except narration. QWERTY, vibration, tutorial agent, streamer mode. Twitch integration. Alternative tracks, safe for streaming. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. That's a nice consideration for them. Anyway. That'll be good. Collage. What the hell is collage? This may contain spoilers. Alright, let's fix it then. Alright, new game. It looks like a painting. Oh, thinker, sensitive, physical, create your own. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people. Knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Encyclopedia. Sensitive. Very psychological. A magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. What? Physical. Extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. What's Mott? Motley? What do the numbers mean? What do the numbers mean, Mason? Alright. Genius. Raw brain power, how smart you are. Average psyche. Emotionally intelligent, weak. Musculature. Motorics, how agile you are. Terrible. If we're just average at everything, would that be okay? I'm just an average Joe, let's do this. What the fuck? Set signature. Okay, just get to pick one. Alright. Wield raw intellectual power to juice the world. Call upon all your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. Understand creativity. See art in the world. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in waking life and waking life. Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Connect to the Station 41. Understand cop culture. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Go to party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune in to the city. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Ready? Aim and fire. See, hear and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. The quickest to react. An untouchable man. Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. Master machines. Pick locks and pockets. Straighten your back. Keep your poker face. I want to be perceptive, so let's do that. Here's my signature. That's it. Confirm. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water if deep can drown. I don't know who said that. Alright, begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Man, how guttural. But great thing is, I don't have to voice act anymore. Yes. Ancient reptilian brain. Was that my brain? Or was that someone else's brain?
Ever.
Ever.
Never, ever.
Never, ever. Never, ever, ever. Simply keep on non-existing. What's this never, ever, never? What?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Ah, Austin Powers, eh? Never, ever, ever, baby. Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Ex-wives? This is great. Give me some more. What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you.
Limbic system.
A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Plunge back into the fathomless deep. No, I want to know about the X something. Ex-wives?
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I don't even talk with that. Abyssopelagic zone. Even with that gutturalness. Alonzi, never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Don't be naive. Of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Chef.
Fear
Was I cooking?
and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Easy success. Inland Empire. Wait, I did this to myself? Tell me, what's waiting for me? I don't care. I'm an idiot. A brave idiot.
There's this giant ball there. An evil ape. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them.
Earth, humans.
It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball? It's actually not that big. How small are the apes? Less than dust.
Infinitesimally small.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally
How big is the ball?
Small. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this juking it out. I keep hearing about... What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go. That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned? As in I indulged?
You lost.
Oh. No, I'm naked. Look at my portrait, god dang. Let's put on some pants. Take all. Oh, he put it on as well. Nice. Put on a shirt. Or jacket. Take all. Disco ass blazer. Let's turn this fucking thing off. Has my tie on it.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Savoir faire. Do. This is a white check. You may retry it. Okay, so it's easy. Pull on the fan, pull on the light bulb. Let's just grab the tie. 6 out of 6 always wins. 6-6 wins, 1-1 loses. So it's like critical failure, critical success. Alright.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Grab your chest.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time.
This is the ceiling fan
Still
doing this to me?
ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Alright, let's pull on the light bulb.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
I'll pull again to turn the lights off.
Are off.
Pull on the
The
fan.
blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Alright, let's grab it.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Well, anyway, pull on the
The
fan.
switch must be broken because nothing happens.
Oh.
The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
That's no good. Well, I got my tie on, so that's great. Empty.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Alright, let's push them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
It should. Anyway, what's this? Music? Let's get some music. Still going rolling empty. Well, somewhere at the table the song was playing. What's this? Empty cassette case. Shoes? Oh, I suppose let's take some shoes. Left shoes. Damn it. I'm gonna have to look for another shoe. Oh, dang it.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Let's look
The
outside.
morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
And the gravelness of this voice. Assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I chuck my shoe out there? I break it with my own
A
hands.
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing? Assess the size of the impact now. This like part of the tutorial. Let's go through with it.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
A cup? A bottle?
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot.
Oh,
It
dang
would
it.
have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
It is my shoe.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold. The window stands broken in its frame.
Yeah. The hell is this? Words found to describe how rank the smells in here. You should have sent a poet. A poet? Oh, that's my shirt. White satin shirt. Bubbles in a bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. What's this?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink.
Oh, it's a mirror.
In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
What?
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Just like my portrait.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing? Wipe the mirror. No way. I'm not doing this. Back off. I'll wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care. Still wipe the mirror. I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Better not to know. Leave.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin?
Bad could it be?
There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry, touch your nose.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Scared now. I want to stop doing this.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
Alright, let's wipe the mirror.
Behold.
It's not that bad.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. Think I'm a superstar. It's the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Yeah.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Not making it. The face is making it itself. I have no idea why it's there. Just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. In a sad has-been kind of way, there is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. Meant for the ladies, hell yeah.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I promise. I promise to lie. No one tells me what to do. Yeah, I promise to lie. I'll lie to myself.
You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
Encyclopedia Formidable 13. Dig deep into your mind to look at the source of the expression. Electrochemistry. Impossible. 18. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. I mean, this one is at least a bit higher.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
What happens if I can do this?
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Let the mirror be for now. Oh shit. Why is this game supposed to be roasting me all the time?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Yeah, shut up. Alright, let's go get my shoe. Can I run? I can zoom in. Let's zoom out. Alright. Hey, wait. What's this? What's that? I can actually run now. Something on the table. 12 degrees centigrade. Hail. Most people settle for bed. Hey, that's my shoe. What's this red? Gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet,
Fantastic.
like two baby crocodiles.
How they fit.
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
No. Okay. Smell of sea makes you dizzy. Man, this guy's not having a good time, is he? Take some of that money. Money gained. 0.4 real. 0.4? Sale site not available. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
1951? Do I know you, lady?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Mr. Raj. Clash. Disco dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
An officer? Am I a military personnel? Turn your bloated face away from her beauty. Just keep on walking. Wait, what? Let's find out more about herself.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Mate, I know. I'm a business chief executive officer, right? Then why'd you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls on her cigarette. Are you sure? You're shitting me. Damn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it. You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Try the expression on her and let her know you want her physically. Oh my god. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Yes, challenge. Why not?
The words have already left your mouth.
What the fuck? What?
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
Say I want to have sex with you. No, I don't want to.
No. You see, that's not what you said. You said...
What the fuck?
Come on, man. Freddy, please. One more time.
Find someone else to laugh at. I said I want to have fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I'm a cop of the apocalypse. Superstar cop. I can no longer deny it. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I think I might have lied.
Okay, sir. I have to ask. Do you really not remember? Just like that? You drank so much you lost your memory?
I don't think there's any more to it. I'm a jerk of a cop. Well, I joked about being one, and I drank too much. I'm also old. No, there is a massive otherworldly mystery afoot here, and I am at the center of it. It's obvious someone did me over. Got fucked. Bad.
I'm sorry.
She extinguishes her cigarette.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Interrogate.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Looks like she left a nice long stub at the ashtray, still smoking.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
The what now? Am I a smoker? The what now?
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
Yes, I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. Should not do that. I'll make it priority one. Well, I'll think about it.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Massive bonuses. Count me in. Doesn't seem like I can open any door.
The door is closed.
Let's try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Try the handle.
This door can only be... There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. Swallow the emotion. Yeah, why are you doing this to me?
The door is mute and indifferent. Your despair is a joke to it.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again much harder.
Still nothing. Still nothing.
Alright, fine. It's a weekend edition of satirical newspaper Trump de Le Monde. What is this? Oh well, let's get the hell out of here. Let's check what I got. Items. We got an empty cassette tape. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Etenier's single smallest church in Saints must have rubbed someone in the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. Find smokes and smoke them. You need to get your hands on some cigarettes and then smoke them for those massive bonuses. Find a pack, put it in your hand, equip it in the health slot in your inventory, and the smokes will do the rest. Summer door closed for the winter. This is where the lyrics would be. Big old karaoke might just waiting for someone to sing it. Into it. Speakers connect to the radio. The music is seasoned with the static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal sized. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Yeah, it's modest. Normal sized.
Exactly. It's measured, level-headed, and it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it? Finish thought.
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course. They really get a gauge on my soul with that one. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy. Get the crowd going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Alright. This feels right. You belong here. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Well, don't waste a drop. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Physical instrument. Wake him up.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Wake up, this is an order. I am the law. No words, just a primordial scream. Yeah, that's right.
Why the yelling man?
The 30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look. You're alive? You looked out for the count there. Out for the long count there. I just wanted to see what would happen if I yelled. I need you to answer some questions right now.
Really? You woke me up for that? Fine. What is it, officer?
See anything interesting in your dreams? Tell me about the Wild Pines. Point to the writing in his overalls. Yours? By the bottle and the spilt rum. Alright, I'll let you sleep.
Thank God, no.
Was it fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred like corpses to a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing? Your consciousness no larger than a single grain of malt? Tell me, was it a bliss free of X somethings? You're right. Let's talk about something else.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No X anything. Just quality time.
Sounds great.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
Tell me about Wild Pines. Point to the writing on his overalls.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
Logistics. Wild Pines. Alright.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's that going? That's wonderful.
Logistics? No. It's a nightmare.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about
How's
this.
that going?
How's it going?
Some fingerprints glistening on the
Haven't
glass.
you noticed what's going on outside?
Of course. It's a total madhouse. Not sure what you mean. I've almost never been outside of this building.
Good. We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour, trying to force some sense into the executive board of Wild Pines.
Strike.
For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings. Right to work, right to sleep, I say.
Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking?
Nate got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. Or just getting some sleep. Or was.
Who's behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union.
Suddenly got more
We
weight.
know what we need. What's right for us.
You mean there's no leader? Alright. Guess that makes sense, somehow.
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
Everard. Yours?
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
Alright, I'll let you sleep.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep. The worker is in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Alright, let's take the
The
pills.
man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium.
Tutorial
This
agent.
item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale
it's
if you
morale.
have morale damage.
Well, why can't my mind give me the tutorial? Why does it need to be someone else? Weird.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long as drink o'clock. An hour, 2 hours. And not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime? Maybe who cares? Just rum?
Maybe I should. Lick it before I go.
Yeah, man, yeah. Your mesolimbic reward pathway is going wild at the thought. Lick it, lick it, lick it, your receptors chant.
Lick it, don't lick it. Lick it, but only a little. No, don't lick it.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. It would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination.
Hello.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Waiting for me. Where the hell are you?
As you approach, he narrows his
Kim
eyes
Kitsuragi.
and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
He'll save me.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Yeah, I see the rectangles. Hold on. Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Oh. Well, let's shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Conceptualize. Alright, let's conceptualize. Invent a name for yourself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time. I don't really know my name. Say nothing.
Okay then.
Then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean that guy? Not toward the man behind the counter. I totally talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of a misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews? I have, yes. I haven't. What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Yes, I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What
At the
interviews?
57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body?
Mhm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Look, man, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
Why is there a dead body in a tree?
But first, we have to take it down.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Points to your jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
You said Inspectorate General? Okay then. You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve.
Yes,
Well, they're just white rectangles.
they're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Why does it have to have a watermark?
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up. Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Alright, let's go.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Brief? Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous
Security
caller
guard.
said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings.
So he's naked.
The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait. Does the briefing say who the victim was? Who was the caller? Who's the victim?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
So they don't actually know, they just have hearsay. Who was the caller?
To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why they want to hide themselves, be anonymous?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
The union. Hold on. And the RCM is?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Militia.
We're the police in this city.
Of course, yes. I understand everything now. Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job is to find the killer. Still don't understand anything.
That's right.
Secret task complete. Can we go over the preliminary info again? Did you say this is a mysterious case? If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything. You know what I'm on? Retrograde amnesia. Tell me about it.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might have involved, you know? Something supernatural. White male in his 40s, what more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy? What?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Maybe there's a young lady involved? Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering? Well, I guess that sells it then.
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
You're being sarcastic, aren't you? Well, really? That's mega sexy. Doesn't have to be a car, it can just be a sex murder. Doesn't have to be murder, it can just be sex. The sex that has him flying out the window and ending up in a tree?
Actually, it does have to be murder. This is a murder investigation, but we digress.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
What?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief?
No,
There's
wing it.
no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. 3 days ago, during that time, the victim
Yeah,
had been...
cool.
Okay then. Was there anything else you wanted?
It's all I need
Good.
for now. Think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Okay, forget
A
it.
moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
What if I want to work this case alone? Beat it, you're cramping my style. Nothing, just an observation. Yeah, what if I want to work this case alone?
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
But what if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Okay, I'll leave the self-care for non-work hours.
Please do. We wouldn't want your regiment to spill over into the investigation.
Okay, I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes,
I
you.
don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport. Come on, Lieutenant, open up a little. You're right, what's there to know about a lame binocular? Binocular.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
No, I don't. Glasses are cool, I guess.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
Yeah, I look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Seolite? You mean Korean? Wait, his last name is Japanese. And first name is... What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Okay, I guess it's not interesting then. You're only making it sound uninteresting. I want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholier.
Revacholier. You say it so easily. Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay.
The lieutenant nods.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Yeah, not like you and me.
The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic. But this isn't an old school case.
I get it. You're one of those old school detectives. Not respectfully. So how do you tap the side of your head and you think? So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
So what? That makes you the new school? God spare us. For real detective work, nothing beats a good notebook by your side.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
I'm special. That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Yeah, let's just go. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright. Heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Hey dude, aren't you supposed to be working? Street reads, fuck the police. Oh, okay. Pesco hole. Name is illegible.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised. I have some questions for you. Yeah, you sound
We
surprised.
don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally. Even all the way over here. There's a drop of death in the spring air.
Now, where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm disoriented. I don't know where I am. Just tell me where we are, okay?
We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What's in the east?
The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think.
That's
I don't follow the
strike.
local politics. A fleet store, too.
Oh, what's in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
Broken bridge. Where's the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Now, why is everything so shit?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Nah, that's all for now.
No problem.
Fleck of soil off her cheek. What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
This street sign says fuck the police. Point to it.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
It's alright. I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool, and what are you doing here? Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then?
I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Me? I am working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
But?
Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
With no visible annoyance. Thank you. Anyway, let's go back in, because I need to talk to the dude. What's this? Royal pinball machine is unplugged. Oh shit.
Hello, sweetie.
Cryptozoologists.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me? Yeah, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me. Maybe I am?
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
She smiles conspiratorially. Wait, what? Now I'm done with mating rituals this time around. I don't know. Wink. Maybe I had. I had once, but then I lost her. Yeah.
What was with that fucking wink?
Stop winking. Tap yourself on the side of your head to correct the malfunction. Did nothing. The neurological damage is probably permanent.
I see you are still grieving. Well, I won't pry.
Inexplicable winking.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Slaps herself on the head.
I'm Lena.
Just like me.
My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eye glitters over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
It's concerned. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. You're right. It's not too bad. Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion. Forget I say anything. I hope.
You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys. We're in Martinez. I don't really know. Some seedy hotel. A war zone at the edge of the world. We're dead, haunting each other. With ghosts.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
The edge of civilization. In hell. We're only hell. See, I have no idea.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
Okay. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Really? It's beautiful?
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
Says your expression, you must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 51. Sure, it's the year 973. All I know is we're approaching the end times. It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am.
There. The year is 51, and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
She looks flustered, her hands smoothing out the creases in her blanket, even as she attempts to reassure you. The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
Am I reading his mind?
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, maybe? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Cop. We're living under the cop regime. Seems like it.
Actually, we are not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not Revachol. Try it one more time, officer. What mode of government? Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own. Certainly no machines.
Foreign powers called the Coalition.
I don't know. Still looks like there's a lot of hustling going on. Maybe she's wrong. Also,
There's no government. How come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
Man, she knows a lot.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So, how did I do? What is the revolution you mentioned? Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Alright, you seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade. Did you fight in the war? I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. Thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Roll us some cigarettes. I'm jonesing for a smoke. Nothing. I was thinking of the lyrics to a song. Wanna roll with me?
Ah, yes. Probably Roll With Me by the Fletchers. People often quote the Fletchers at me. Morel says it's my theme song.
Alright, I've gotta get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Sign reads, mess hall reserved for the union members. Doors open 4 a.m. 4 p.m. Inside, you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. Is this where they gather? Doors bolted, reach kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 p.m. Soft paramount electric juicer comes to the kitchen. Someone is working. There's a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Healing item gained. Nice. Menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it.
A man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Wasn't he using the juicer?
Mr. Gart, right?
Yard.
You run this place.
Yes.
Tersely. You don't sound very nice.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The harbinger of ruin. What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names. Can I have a drink? See nothing. Yeah, can I have a drink?
No, you cannot.
Officer, I was thinking more along the lines of your name.
What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
No man, help me out. What is a gold and orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you.
Sylvie.
She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
And looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Okay.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me? What? Yes?
I have everything. You?
I mean, do I have questions? I'm good. Nah, questions.
Yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Of course, huh? Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Fine.
Extra fine.
Now you the bartender.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it. No, I'm not the bartender.
You look like a
I'm
bartender.
The cafeteria manager. That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
Seems very particular about being a cafeteria manager. What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias. No, I'm not the
But you can still pour me a
bartender.
drink,
I'm
right?
I could if I were a bartender, but I'm not. I'm the cafeteria manager, so I won't.
Understood.
I hope it is.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Savoir-faire. That's the boy unnoticed.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? Why did I do this? Why do I have to use both my hands to flip them off? Why both? Fuck you, asshole.
Watch out!
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
I had an accident. So worth it. This did not need to happen. Gave no such commands to my body.
Those are mysteries of the spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
Wow, there's more of you? Hidden? I'm so cool. No. That just comes off as a lazy effort at reconceptualizing the antics of a shambling drunk.
If it comes off like that, it's because it is. And you are.
Cool.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
It's not going very well. I'm doing fine. I think the tiny apes have started screaming, yes. Yeah, I'm doing fine.
It doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't just do a check whenever I feel like it. No. Are you okay? Ouch. I'm not very okay.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
With concern.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
Man seems shaken up by the
The
incident.
drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Cool. Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah, cool.
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
New task, pay for damages.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I have no idea.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near. South, maybe? Far away? Up on Marvel Hill? Far away.
In time or space?
Both.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back there? Way back somehow? To the exact street? The exact number on the building? I'll live in a dumpster, I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Alright. Hey, bro.
Yes?
Oh. Nothing to say about what just happened?
Hello again, sweetie.
You okay? I am very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
Yeah, what was that? That cafeteria manager is a bad man and a man without honor or compassion. It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my torso turned and my hands made this lewd gesture. So you had to witness that.
Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
Alright. I realize you don't have to ask everything. Hello?
Can I help you?
By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Okay, so about the money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe you
For
again?
what? For the room and broken window? 100 real.
Let's talk about
Like
something else.
what? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Seen something a whirling, got it. Got. I need something, well, whatever.
Thing.
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Which faction is that?
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth.
Yeah,
Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
makes sense. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Oh, I guess so. Garch, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe I am a cook. But I have a search warrant. But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen. But I'm really hungry.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Alright. Goodbye. Hello?
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. Still, the lieutenant gives you...
Hey, you want to check out my room? Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
You're looking at the destruction? I'm sorry for this. I did it my way. Creating the song. I did it my way. This is where the magic happens. Nod stoically.
I can see that.
Takes a step toward the door and looks like he'd like to leave now. The atmosphere is oppressive.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Oh shit, time's running.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Anyway, let's take a look at the corpse. What's this? Balls inside, you could pick them up if you had a bag. Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Oh. Main hall, building A. That's a lot of shit.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Sorry, I was trying random doorbells. I didn't have anything important.
Please don't do that. Doorbells are not toys, and this one isn't even working properly. Please don't call us again. Thank you.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Yeah, there's no point in just calling random shit. Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Slipstream. They're not pertinent to the case, at least not yet. It's a broken down fence.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
I suppose, yeah. Why am I looking at this? What kind of vehicle drove through here? Reconstruct the movement.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago.
Start, reverse,
It's a
and turn.
message written in the language of burnt rubber.
Nice.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry. according to the cafeteria manager.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building.
You got pretty dang close.
Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
Car drove through the fence. Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
I think I got it. Actually, let's do that. Rather than... What the fuck is this? Some great tectonic forces cracked the pavement like an eggshell.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Revisit the bench. Look at this. It actually looks quite nice.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Oh, is this your car?
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
It woke me up.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Pick up the radio. Yeah, sure, why not?
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. ILS, this is officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. Yeah, sure.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report. Connect me to a civilian as Sylvie. She may be reported a murderer.
Just a second, officer.
She put you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Jules Pidieu.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
My status, it's not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Can you repeat that? Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing. I'm in dire need of financial assistance. This might sound odd, but there's a personal details I'd like to discuss.
10-4, your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that. Over.
I don't have it, my badge. Of course, my badge. I can look at my badge that I have.
10-4, anything else for you, sir? Over.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
Is it him? What does he want?
he says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, over.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money. Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight. Yeah.
He says he's in trouble, doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said...
Can't hurt you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
That's all for now. End call with the 41st.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice, please connect me to the 41st again. I need you to connect me to a civilian, Sylvie.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't God give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a matching rhythm on your thighs, yeah.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Sounds like she's a million miles away from you. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions about you for your last days at work. Sylvie, I believe we met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
You quit your job at the Whirling? Why? Was it you who called the police? Hey, you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, not me.
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Oh my god.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
What does this union have to do with anything? Meant us. You should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim. Lower your microphone. She's speaking the truth. The Union is the law around here. I am the authority around here. Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I am the authority around here. Looks like there's a limit to my authority then.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hanging out? Yeah, whatever. Hey, there's something else you can tell me about?
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the Union. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling, why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know who?
Probably from Gart. Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Alright, fine. Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, absolutely not.
Oh shit, I hurt my morale. I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Empathy. Why does she seem angry with me? Must when you asked her shit.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart.
Yeah, it's definitely some other guy like Gart.
You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that?
Yeah, how?
That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh my god, not a spinster. Yeah, she's a woman, probably just playing hardball with the goods. Women are just transactional. I'm happy to help, but maybe I could do this, that all this internalized misogyny.
What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore? You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
To the microphone. He's still there, kiddo. Listen, I've got everything under control. Daddy's gonna take you on his love, little. Please no. Don't want to say any of these things. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful.
No. What?
I know, baby, I know. It's just that I've got that sweet woman child thing that makes men go crazy, especially a man like Gart.
Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
I've got a hunch your love life's about to take a very pleasant turn.
What? What is it?
You'll see, Lieutenant. You'll see.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to God now.
'57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. A
Let's
radio
pull out the
on a
toolbox.
hook. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the red-tipped pry bar. Take the rubber-handled chain cutters. Take the hand-cranked flashlight. Flashlight's usually
It's
useful.
robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Yeah. Let's take the pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand.
In case I need to use it.
Than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Can we turn it on and drive somewhere?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
This must be what woke me up when you arrived in Martinez, the infernal noise.
Yes, sorry about that. The Cupri's kinema does have a rather distinctive engine sound.
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Cupri's motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Look around the cabin.
In the cabin, you see a set. As
Tap
you
on the
tap
fuel.
on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Now used to be one of the best motor carriages out there. And now I just drink my life away. A has been. Now close the door. Right. Let's actually, do something. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Indeed there is. Plastic wrapped Macronus stamped with humanitarian aid.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Yes, browse.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical,
So it sounds
but
like me.
also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Composure. Find something worth salvaging from that pile of rags.
No good. All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around the waist.
Alright, discard the woolly pants.
No luck? Why not take another look, officer? Keep supporting the economy.
Composure, savoir-faire. Ass leave. What's this? A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Hot air rises from the sewers, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Comforting. Sour, acidic. I don't want to hear these. Ugh.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box.
No, could use
a
some.
variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. Yeah, try the shades on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy.
Damn, officer.
Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes. It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
Composure. I'll listen to composure.
You are definitely not buying those.
Don't tell me what to do, Kim. I like those sunglasses. You're right. I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. the kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your eyes. A UV magnifier.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Alright, let's do conceptualization.
No luck. All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
Jim, are firefights something we should be prepared for?
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
Perception +1. What the hell is that? Let's leave.
You see 2 lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, Ultra Series.
Sneakers?
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Inspect the speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found Ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
What about the speakers, though? Doesn't anyone want those speakers?
These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Can't I just buy the sad conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
But I need some speakers. That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself. I don't have channel. I need to lead a luxury life. That's why I want them.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
Wait, what if I do deserve more than a lo-fi socialist sound system? You don't know what I am. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them... But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for a little extra. 50 cents?
Alright, let's inspect the sneakers.
A pair of found Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
50, huh?
Only? That's madness.
I need those found sneakers. Nah. I just want the speakers. Anyway, have you seen a car come by?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Sileng.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're Very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
Really? You think I'm cool? I'm not cool. Whether I'm cool is unimportant. I have police questions for you.
You're right, officer. 100%. No playing around then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Alright. Do you have a permit to sell all that?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Oh, looks like a shithole. Him? Is it true? He doesn't need a permit to sell?
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Wait, but what are we doing here if there are no permits?
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer State.
A Gossamer State? You're right, this is cool. I'm part of a hip, thin, almost non-existent state apparatus. So cool guys protect businessmen while everyone else lives in the ruins. I can think of cool things. But you're a foreigner. I'm protecting the business interests of foreign nations. Then I'm protecting a state lawlessness. I'm not an officer of law, I'm an officer of common anarchy. Okay, no permits then. Cool.
Yeah, cool ruins. I get to sell quality goods like these by cutting out the middlemen. You don't have to rebuild your house, live in a crater, or in a tree. Where can you do that? Only here.
Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Alright, that's all then. Let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
The food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
I think one said not for resale on the packaging. Don't play games with me, Walker. What's going on? Okay, well, if they're delicious, it's okay. Yeah, what's going on?
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
Very reputable. What's his name? And who is your supplier exactly?
Oh, he's a good guy. I think you'd get along. I'll let you know the next time he's around.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
We'll need more if we're going to pin this one down, he thinks. Good questions, though. Sharp eyes, officer.
Where are you from, Ceiling?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
And not to mention, sounds good. I'll let you get back to business. You're not a local, are you?
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
Yeah, apricots are delicious. Why is it called that? Lots of apricots there?
The apricot suzerainty is what the Seaguy archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
No, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws.
I see.
Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Sigai.
Yeah. Maybe you could, give me some money.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
I want your money. Now.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Because I am corrupt? I don't really remember how it works, though. Being corrupt, I mean. I don't know, it was just the only thing I could come up with in my head. To ask you. I need to get money, somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Yeah.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Sorry, detective.
Alright. Open this white trick. Skill points into rhetoric. He didn't help at all. Oh, you know what? I can't seem to find anything about that car, so great gateway to the river of filth. So yeah, I guess unless that wasn't south, but it doesn't matter. I'm running out of time, so let's just do this.
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunate.
Letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there? Keep the hunch to yourself.
The lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or...
Or, Lieutenant? No or. Pry bar.
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Force time, jam the tool under the linen pool. Tool not equipped. Alright. Tool not equipped. What the hell are you doing there, child?
Kuno's got this.
Boy throwing us a dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Hey, it kind of looks like me.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
What? Hey, kid, a word. Police business. Murray your time, please. Not getting into this right now.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does that mean? Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene. Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Oh,
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
he's on drugs. Oh my god.
Kuno's riding it, see?
Wipes a nice sweat from his brow.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? Kids want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Look, I have questions for you. Yeah, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Oh my god. Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The body. What do you know about it? About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard. And ask, who is Kuno?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
Pig's choking! He's totally choking!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Okay, do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
Trying to come up with something.
Mesco.
Line, huh?
Or, I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Uh-huh. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Guys, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
So you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Sure and violent like a fire.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Shut him down. The red jacket cannot be retried. Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno. He's showing his genitals. If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late.
Where's this six rod?
No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
I put you up to this.
No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Someone put you up to this.
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend.
God
to put you up to this. Kim, did you do that?
Yeah, we're all in this together. The Banani Poiko's losing it.
The lieutenant doesn't even shrug.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck us.
Alright.
Look.
Let's get the hell out.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought. Hey, you know that. You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno?
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking.
Yeah. You know it.
I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever.
Alright. Smells like small meat and cold dairy. A human being decomposes. Well, I'll talk to you, you little shit.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Yeah, that's right. What are you gonna do about it?
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
That's right. Better answer some questions first.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
Uh-huh.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What are those strange words you use? Girl? Hey, kid. Child, converse with me. You're there behind the fence. Walk away, leave.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
What? Did she try to hide?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me. I'll die before I squeal. What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
Oh, it seems like she's the weakness.
I'll die before I squeal. I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
Ah, now I know her weakness. What's this? Footprints?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Kind of boots.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
There's a lot of boot marks here. The Union.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Count more.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Much smaller. Must be a female. Or a malnourished male.
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Very good at this, aren't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
That's very important. So we got a very light person and a very heavy person.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however.
Smoother,
the
more
right
worn.
sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
8. 400 million. Yeah, 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step, number 41 shoe. A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint. An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other. Let's do it one at a time.
A woman or a kid?
Could be a woman, could be a kid. I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Yeah, that could be it, yeah.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over. Maybe it was a giant. Could be an extremely obese person. Yeah.
Possibly, yes.
An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal?
With a
Like
pedal.
a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer? A drummer? That's stupid.
A drummer only uses the right foot for the kick drum. You're right, it's stupid. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I was actually thinking the exact same thing. Interesting. If only I'd come up with that idea.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent. I'm not sure. We don't want to attract too much attention.
You're right. Let's keep a low profile.
How do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Ravachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Oh, we got lucky.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Yeah. We've been through all of it. Kids' ladders rickety but still climbable. Ladders for kids who wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down, turn away. Yeah, look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, why is that? Why is it so bad? Endurance. Let go of your nose without throwing up. What will happen?
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Alright, let it out. Maybe I'll feel better.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Not a good feeling.
The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
God. I'm sorry. Fucking corpse.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
I don't need your pity. Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Think ammonia would help? Okay, where do we get ammonia from? I don't do that shit.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot. If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow,
Kuno! Is this salt? This the greenhouse? Can't tell what it is. Healing item gained. Magnesium. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Anyway, I could do with some salt. Let's grab some salt first.
Hello again, officer.
Do you still
How
have?
are things?
Do you still have your salts? I think I could use some.
Sure. I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
I have to run. The handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kitsuragi. One corner is adorned with lace and a tiny embroidered portiere. Ampule of ammonia. Thin glass tube wrapped in cotton netting. Used to treat fainting spells. Produced by Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is it. Pneumonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
That didn't help. The ammonia didn't help at all. Spit and say nothing.
Are you okay, officer?
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
I cannot keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life. This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. Don't want to be a cop. I want to do something else. I think I want to solve something else now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. You need to get your shit together.
My shit already is together.
No, it's not, officer.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Alright. Winch mechanism have been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Okay. What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Huh.
This Post-Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Bullet holes? Dang.
A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Good mail delivery box, pat the box. Fuck you, mail delivery box, kick it. Leave.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel your mailbox collection box. Mail collection box. Been there, postal, whatever. Mail collection box, been there. She should man the fuck up.
The mailbox does not know how to man up. It is an inanimate object.
Fuck you.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
You think so? You think it was cool?
I don't. Let's go.
Alright. Let's heal. It's so stupid. Well, anyway. Hey, Gart.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Well, yeah, but you have the key
Thank
to
you
it.
for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Thank you for clearing that up.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors, too. They put their trash there, and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is. No, it is. No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me. And it isn't callous, it's common sense.
Okay, then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
To open the fucking container.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I'll come and talk to you about Sylvie again, you piece of shit. Didn't know there was time management in this as well.
This trash container is locked.
Yeah, whatever,
With a
open it.
well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
You know, I just have a premonition that there's something in there.
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Well, it's probably just trash, right? Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Organic waste? Food, right?
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of cotton. Pick at the rags. Search the food waste.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Ugh. Now luckily I got my gloves on.
The movements are recorded in your elbows. The methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash.
Oh, okay, dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Trousers?
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Oh, so this is where his clothes were disposed of.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
So stripped him after he died.
Drop them in here, officer.
Black plastic bag. Evidence from his pocket.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Maybe it's hanging him on the tree.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Pus? Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
A thrown-out towel. A mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them there. Think someone from the Whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
They probably cleaned it up, maybe? If it was over the floor or something. They just popped it in the trash container. That has to be it, or... It was them that did it, but I don't think so. Unless it was the garbage company that did it.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
Yeah, but there's nothing more here. What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Corner of something?
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Oh.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, can't be. I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
Miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Someone from the building threw it in the trash. I don't know, I'm boring. I'll not talk about it right now.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime, or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
Okay, I'll do that. Say nothing. I don't know, man. It sounds like an order. I don't take those.
It will also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Anyway, where were we?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Unlock this new slot. Do I even have any points? Apparently I did. The mug. I'm getting that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Alright, I'll take it.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by...
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Okay, we have our...
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper. desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Can I get a new one?
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Maybe it's kitchen tissue. They look exactly the same.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. It's not, though. It's toilet paper.
Alright, take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminium.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned? Point to sticker.
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example, this flashlight I'm holding?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all, thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes. I burned out all right. That's paced the way I like it.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense.
There's a mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too. I don't wanna.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Well, they're kind of like light novel titles.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Jim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
That's the one. I mean, not a numeric one, but titles.
Good. That's a good one. But do you also use the titular?
Okay, yes, it appears I do. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, of course.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer,
No, I mean a
precinct,
non-numeric
time of arrival at-
titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named the case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Oh.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Okay. Count the pages. I have to open up an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
All right. Commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil.
Oh.
It's unfitting of this monumental event.
You got a pen for me?
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But...
Kim, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt.
But I don't want to use it on your clipboard.
He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I have one? Fine, I'll just use this crappy pencil. Yeah, I'll grip trip him.
Absolutely motionless at first, then animated slowly, imperceptibly even. The lieutenant begins to browse his notes again, leaving you to the case onto the paper with a brash
Just pretends
free
it didn't
hand,
happen.
uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. The Furies are at home in the mirror. The setting sun. Shit on a stick. Actually, I don't have one. Furies are at home in the mirror. Yeah.
Furies? Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest, I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. And also, could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know? Think, what would that be? A good normal name?
Yes, you know what that normal name is, but it's so plain. Anything else, please?
Shit on a stick.
Ah, yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
The Setting Sun.
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun. At all. It has nothing to do with that, so... something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete? Mundane, usual?
Usual is boring. We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that, so I don't have another name.
Oh, well, then maybe I can suggest one.
Let me guess. The Hanged Man.
Oh, that's actually what I was thinking. The Hanged Man.
I was
that.
tempted to say no.
Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
No.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good to be salted is out.
Way to give me some choice there, you son of a bitch. Don't expect these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Alright, can I read the case files now?
It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together. Try again later.
Browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Alright, station call.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Enough of these.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What'd you say the color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Okay. Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps.
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands. U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Open the hidden compartment in the clipboard. Learn some long way home. What?
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know.
Wait, somehow I don't want to. Slide the drawer open. Fuck no, put the ledger away.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Pick up the ticket stubs.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too.
Don't kill yourself, you asshole.
The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who are they for?
Who do you think?
Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Let's smell it first.
It smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile.
Is this Sylvie?
You think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I want to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
I think my name's Harry.
Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
What was that?
Frisson covers your entire body, a feeling of cold, a persistent chill.
Hold on to it, read the card.
Your hands shake, holding on to it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Some sort of poetry? What?
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Alright, hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything alright?
Falls sideways. Obviously not. Did I just die? What? What is this? Disco Elysium. Begin? Begin what?
There is nothing. Again.
Nothing?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Just lie there, passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, slimy. Yeah, that's the stuff. No, I was cool. I'm cool. That guy from that place, I can't remember his name, S something, he said I was cool.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Oh god, I was dead the whole time?
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
Okay.
Because it's always there.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
It smelled so nice. Like betrayal.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Was that the X something? Where is Voyager Road? Enough, just lie there motionless.
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yes, that. No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Enough. Just lie there, motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Where is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And it's...
Is it water?
It's delicious.
Oh.
Glowing
Alcohol.
lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
I was out for an hour.
Drink. Water.
Alright, let's drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Let's drink.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I should ask you the same. Came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past, Lieutenant. I was dehydrated. Won't happen again. Fuck it. Stop climbing out like my car. I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
10 minutes, okay.
That does sometimes happen. You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case. Just not.
Good.
With what 10 flashlight?
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it.
Skill bonuses? Well, let me have it. The tools. Attack.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board.
Smell
the
delicious.
acidic stench of rotting food has rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the Ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Which toilet would that be? Shut up, Nose. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help.
Remember when I said the smell of the upstairs bathroom was so rank they should have sent a poet to describe it?
You sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaners, a line this poet might have used. Not really.
Maybe you should pay more attention then? Anyway, what your nose is trying to tell you is the Ledger was dropped into a toilet in the Whirling in Rags by you. The toilet cleaner in your room smells exactly the same.
Now slide the hidden drawer open again.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment,
Pick up the
you
card
stare
again.
at the card, willing your hand to move. It refuses. It's too much. Not a game. Two octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. They let you go there too. You should go and kill yourself there.
What?
It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. The drawer is locked. Blue ink drips from the white pages in your hand.
I'll put the ledger away. Let's equip it. Oh, I can equip too. Held left, held right. Nice. Got no bullets, got no glasses, got no hat. Now I look like a proper policeman.
Hello again, officer.
I have to run. Let's go into please use main entrance. Goods from a lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Well, anyway, that has to be it for today. I already made some terrible choices. But now I'm getting more used to the game. So, yeah. I could see this game having multiple playthroughs as well. I can actually already envision it in my mind. Yeah. Well, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I will save the game. It's a save. Right. And Peach, I guess. Peach.